An amazing streak continues on the wrestling mat, and we're less than a week away from the start of a revamped hockey tournament. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The MHSAA Ice Hockey Tournament bracket is set, and you'll notice some changes from last year's bracket. This year, the entire tournament is seeded using MPR. Each of the 3 divisions contains 8 regions with up to 8 teams in a region. The highest seeded team in a region will play the lowest seeded team, and so on. Last year, only the top 2 teams in each region were seeded. Also new this year, the teams will be reseeded following the quarterfinals. The Ice Hockey Seeding Committee will take all 4 semifinalist teams and reseed them 1 through 4. The 1 seed will play the 4, the 2 seed will play the 3, with the winners meeting in the finals. Last year, there was no reseeding at the semifinal level. The way divisions are broken up this year is also new. Standalone and co-op programs will be rank ordered by enrollment, but on separate lists. The top 1/3 from each list will make up Division 1, the middle third from each will be Division 2, and the bottom third from each list will comprise Division 3. This change is expected to rebalance the divisions, as Division 1 had been primarily made up of co-op teams in the past. Staying the same from past years, a coin flip will determine the home team for each game. The first regional games will drop the puck on February 20th. The semifinals are March 9th and 10th, with the finals on Saturday, March 11th. All of the semifinals and finals action from USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth will be available on the NFHS Network and the MHSAA Championship Radio Network. For brackets, scores, and more, be sure to check out MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Davison's Greg Lawson. The sophomore tallied a triple-double, 32 points, 12 assists, and 11 rebounds, and a 5-overtime win over Flint Hamady. The 94-90 victory came in the Cardinal Classic Final. To the Gibraltar Carlson competitive cheer team, who knocked off 3-time reigning Division II state champion Allen Park on way to the championship of the Downriver League. And to the Holt wrestling team, they captured their 37th straight district title. Yes, 37 in a row by knocking off Grand Ledge in the finals. The last time Holt failed to win a wrestling district title, 1986, when That's What Friends Are For was the #1 song.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We are in the pool today, nearing the end of our 100-yard freestyle race. To finish a race and record a time, a swimmer can either touch the touchpad or the finish end, i.e. the wall around the touchpad. If the touchpad is contacted in a time recorded, great, that's all the officials need. But what happens if I hit the touchpad and the time doesn't stop? Or if I touch the wall just above the touchpad? In these instances, the officials go to a backup timer, and the backup timer for that swimmer will be used as their race time. The backup timer operates for all races, but is only used in the event of a touchpad malfunction or a swimmer hitting the finish end. A majority of the time, it's not even needed, but it's good to have for instances like these.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. If you aren't following the MHSAA on social media, what are you waiting for? It's a great way to keep up with everything going on at the MHSAA. Looking for tournament updates, event announcements, or links to stories? Then check out our Facebook or Twitter accounts. Instagram and TikTok is where you will find our weekly Performance of the Week feature and other behind-the-scenes content. YouTube has tons of historic MHSAA finals archived. Look for classic matchups and rewatch some great games. MHSAA social media is the best way to connect with us every day. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. With winter tournaments just getting started, you don't want to miss a thing. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
Everyone, John Russell, Cal Van Single, Bill Mann, Connor Rath, and Scott DeCamp from CatchMark SportsNet. We are here for the game of the week, and boy, talk about a game of the week, Cal, living up to its billing. It is definitely that here in this noisy, historic Hawley Gymnasium in Ludington, Michigan. Ludington Orioles coming in, leading the conference at 60. They're 9-0 in the conference, 16-1 overall. Whitehall comes in 7-1 in the conference, 13-5 overall. And this is a must game for the Whitehall Vikings if they want any hope of winning a championship. Ludington can shut the door with on a championship with a win here tonight.
Yeah, they certainly can. And once, like you said, John, the Vikings one game behind. These two teams played earlier in the season, and Ludington made the trip down to Whitehall and got them by 11, I believe, there. So now, can Whitehall, they got on the bus that came north up here on 31, can they turn around and repay them with a road victory here? It's going to be a great game. I've been looking forward to this one here for quite a while. I think you and I circled this one here even back in basketball season started, was starting going, and Scott and Billy going, hey, this could be a very deciding game, and it certainly is here. And like you said, this place is rocking, and it's just going to be a lot of fun here tonight.
Yeah, historic gymnasium, one of those older gyms that kind of reminds me of maybe the North Muskegon gym a little bit, or kind of a throwback to the Hoosier days. I'm not sure exactly when this was built, but I'm assuming probably back in the 1950s, I'm assuming.
Well, I tell you what, one thing about this, and I love North Muskegon, the old barn they call it. It still has the old wooden rafters. I was in there on Tuesday night to watch my granddaughter play as Montague beat North Muskegon in girls basketball, and had those wooden beams. And I was telling some of the guys I was sitting with, this is my favorite place, my favorite gym in all the West Michigan Conference. This has got to be running right up there also in the top one, so because look how close the wall is to the end lines, you know. So this is an old, it's not the old barn, but it's the old station or whatever you want to call it. It is a very historic gym. Been a lot of great basketball played here through the years, and Ludington has been a perennial. I'll get it out here in a minute. I'm wearing your headset.
Yeah.
If I start shaking here in a minute, it's because we had to switch headsets tonight.
Right.
And
we changed underwear as well. So.
And I think I'm going to get a penicillin shot. I'm going to stop at Ludington Hospital and get a penicillin. I'm going to get a dose. I'm going to get a double dose of penicillin tonight because I got John on my left and Billy on my right.
Well, some talent.
So I'm like, what's going to happen if I start shaking?
Some talent may rub off on that headset, Cal, so you may be even better than you ever have been. See, there you go. That's the way I look at it.
I think that's the only thing I'm missing in talent.
I'm just wondering if I'm being dumbed down here with this headset on. Let's see if it's a brain drain or not.
There we go.
So if I make any mistakes here, which I more than likely will, and probably have already, it's because I'm wearing Cal's headset.
Okay, there we go. We got that out there right away.
That's right. Exactly.
Billy's over here being the Thunder Chicken.
Exactly. Hey, the last time these two teams met, Ludington got the better of Whitehall by the score of 63-52, but I believe Cam Thompson was injured in that game, or played injured in that game, if I remember correctly.
He played in that game, but I think only scored 4 points in the second half.
So not to make excuses, but it is what it is. The only loss that Ludington has is to Cadillac. They lost to them back on January 30th, 66-35. Cadillac handled them pretty good, so I don't know what the story was, except that Cadillac is a pretty doggone good team. They're 7-1 in their league, the Big North League, and 14-3. And you said that the district that Ludington is going to play in is not for the faint of heart.
Loaded. Yeah. Whitehall. There's 4 teams that have like 15 or more wins in it.
Right.
And it's just, wow, it's just brutal. It's going to be a brutal, brutal district. And that's going to be held in Big Rapids. So, yeah, get your seats, get there early, grab a bag of popcorn and hang on, because there'll be, it's an incredible district.
Might want to get there Monday. Is that early enough?
Well, if there's games on Monday, you might want to get there at noon on Monday.
Just get there and sit there and then do that. This is the first time we've seen Ludington play, and long overdue for us, but we're thrilled to get the opportunity. They're coached by veteran coach Thad Shank. He's been here for a lot of years. He's seen a lot of winning basketball, coached a lot of winning basketball. And their leaders kind of starts with their fine guard, David Schillinger. He is averaging over 21 points, 2 assists a game, and this guy can certainly floor league, can he?
Oh, I tell you what, great young player, and I was out the first time, I believe, sick there, so first time when they came down to Whitehall, so I could not see them. And but boy, you hear so much about him and this entire team, but certainly hear a lot about Schillinger, and he's only a junior, 5 points away from 1,000 points. So we should see that here tonight also.
Going to get a chance to call that. So unless it's the ultimate shutdown for Whitehall, we'll wait and see. Matthew Westhouse, tall kid. What is he? He's a 6'10". I guess that's tall enough. Averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds. This guy's a handful.
Yeah, close to double-double when you're 6'10". You know, a lot of times, John, when you see kids that are 6'10", they're a little bit, and I don't want to say uncoordinated, but they haven't grown into their body yet.
Right.
Look for them. He's already a nice player now. Wait until that kid's like 20, 21. He's just going to be an animal.
Yeah. Exactly. Another guy that is among the leaders when it comes to assists, a great distributor, is Gage Jones. Remember his name from the football awards. Just one of those guys that's a fine all-around athlete.
It certainly is, and you got to have a point guard that makes it all happen, and that's him from what we heard. And that, like you said, like we had dinner with Phil Quinlan earlier. He knows his team. Good friend of ours from the former Mason County Central head coach. He knows these teams. He knows Whitehall very well. He taught Schillinger back in middle school virtually, and he was telling us about Gage, and said, "Wow, just a great ball handler, great distributor of the ball."
And then Spencer Holmes. That Holmes name rings probably pretty well around here in the Ludington area.
Yes.
Spencer averaging 9 points a game. Another guy that I think you're going to have to watch. Again, a group of a great all-around athlete, and that's kind of the common theme here for both of these teams, is Levi Lehman. He's averaging 5 rebounds a game. He can hit you a shot, and he certainly has contributed to the success of the Ludington Orioles this year.
Another one that just comes in and does whatever's needed to help to propel them to a victory. And then you have 5 guys. We were talking to Phil before the game. They were going to run 5 guys in, 5 guys off, and for you, that's a play-by-play, guys. That's a nightmare, especially when you don't see them all the time.
Here with the play-by-play is Cal Van Singel.
Yeah,
right?
There goes Cal. Where's he going?
Yeah.
You said play-by-play, and Billy left.
Yeah. The Whitehall Vikings, coached by Christian Subden, I believe, second year. Mm-hmm. Although he's been in the program for a long time, was a JV coach, so he's seen these guys for a lot of years. And I think that's always a bonus, Cal, when you have, it's obviously if you get a hire from outside that's a guy it's got a track record that you can't pass up, that certainly goes without saying. But when you elevate or promote from within, I think always a pretty good scheme for you.
Oh, absolutely it is. I agree with you 100%. Some of these guys he'll probably may have coached by the time they're done. If they're on a freshman on the JV, a couple of them he's going to have coached for Houdeman all 4 years. So how special is that? Maybe we've got to ask Jack, I guess, of how special that is or not. But.
Right. But you would think so. Well, we talked about Schillinger with Ludington. How about Cam Thompson for Whitehall? This young man is only a sophomore, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just a sophomore. Already adding to his legend over there in the basketball basketball court and the football field and everything else that he plays. Averaging a double-double, Cal, 22 points, 13 rebounds, and throwing 3 assists a game just for good measure.
John, you can say this is a one-word answer for him. Special.
Yeah.
He really is. He's a special young man. He's very gifted. Athletically, he's got so much potential to do so many things, and it's going to be so much fun to finish watching. So just not only finish watching him this year, but for the next 2 years, and the gridiron or here on the hardwood. And I'll tell you what, Christian's got to be going, thank you, Jesus, you sent me this kid, because wow, he's a perennial player, probably going to be the player of the year again, and he's special. He's just a special young man, incredible athlete, so gifted. And some of my buddies in the area that haven't seen him have asked me about him, and I said, it's really worth the price of admission just to go watch him. He's all that and a bag of popcorn and great nuts.
Going to have to see if this guy's going to play. The last game that we did with the Whitehall and Montague, he didn't play. It took me a while to figure out he wasn't out there, but it's their second leading scorer in Cam Kohler, averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds, been battling some, I believe, health issues. So, in fact, when I talked to Christian Subdun, he said he's going to be a game-time decision. He gave me 4 of his starters, but then he gave me kind of an option of who the 5th starter will be. So we'll see. But a big game like this, you would think that if he can be out there, he's gonna hit the floor. I mean, it's now or never, I guess, if you're talking about league championships.
And he's a sophomore.
And he's a sophomore.
And he's a sophomore.
Right, exactly.
Whitehall's going to be good here for the foreseeable future.
Sure.
And they have a very good JV team. Lost here to Ludington here just at the end here, but Whitehall's, they're loaded right now with athletes, and they are developing their athletes, through the weight room. Specialized coaching, all that, the extracurricular stuff that they do, the weight room stuff, there's all different training facilities you can go to.
Right.
They got it. Whitehall's got it going on right now, that's for sure.
The aforementioned Jack Houdeman has been with Christian ever since he's been a coach here, I guess, all the way through, and he's averaging 8 points. We also saw him the other night against Montague. This guy was unconscious shooting from the three-point line. I don't know, he knocked down 3 or 4. I think Trey's in that game. And he's just one of those guys that doesn't necessarily get a lot of ink. When you got a Cam Thompson on your team or somebody like that, obviously that's going to be your lead story. But this guy just quietly plays a solid game.
I'll tell you what, and Christian's got, he came out the other night and just had a great game. And Christian's got so many guys that come off the bench.
Right. And
especially the other night against Montague, they came off the bench and he didn't hurt them. I mean, he didn't hurt Christian. They came off the bench and they scored. They got rebounds. They forced turnovers. They just did everything that they had to do to help help the O's go on to a big, big victory at Montague, which not only is the easiest place to play, and Dave Osborne does a nice job of having his team ready night in and night out, and they put it on, the Wildcats. But, I mean, they had, 15? I can't remember how many threes they hit, how many different guys were hitting threes, and they were playing so well.
I think they had 4 players in double digits.
You're right. So it tells you how well they're playing and shooting the ball that night. But, like who you just said and all these other guys that roll in off the bench that just contribute. Man, what a blessing.
And they got speed in Kamar Reddy. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, but this cat can get up and down the floor.
He certainly can. Great athlete, so gifted. Another one of those guys. And it's really the kid that I really like out here, Kyle Stratton.
Yeah.
The football player, the quarterback, the kid that makes it all happen, that kind of, he's one of those guys, maybe he's not the Thompson, gifted so athletically. And on the hardwood, or Stratton's just a great football player. Probably go on and play small college football somewhere. But, man, Stratton, just when he's on the floor, I think everybody just feels better when he's out there.
Yeah, and he's a great distributor, too. He's kind of like their version of, I guess, Gage Jones. He's leading the Whitehall Vikings in assists. The standings in the West Michigan Conference Lakes, West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, Ludington is 16-1 overall. As you said, their only loss was to Cadillac. They're 9-0, going for 10-0 in a outright conference championship tonight with a win over Whitehall. Whitehall still obviously has a vote, as they are 13-5, 7-1, the only team really that can catch Ludington in the Lakes Division, and then Montague at 9-8 and 5-4. Take a look at maybe their.
Here we go. I got something.
Do you? Good. Okay.
Yeah, boys leaders here in the West Michigan Conference in the Lakes Division. Hovey with 25.9 points per game, and then Cam Thompson right next at 22.3, and Schillinger, here we go, right out here at 21.6 rebounds. Thompson at 13.1, Hovey at 12.5, and then Hovey 9.1 assists a game.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at this. Hovey leads it in points per game. He's second in rebounds, and he leads in assists. That is a complete basketball player.
Does that mean that he passes to himself a lot?
He can do whatever he wants.
Obviously, we're joking because Hart has a very talented team, so you got some guys that are certainly great players on that team. And we talk about it all the time, but just good to see a team like Hart who's been just coming around in so many sports right now. So it's good to see that. It's good to see the worm turn a little bit for them, isn't it?
Absolutely. So desperately needed. And I'll welcome in Tim Miller and his beautiful wife. I think it's his daughter quite often, but his beautiful wife, Barb, listening tonight. And Tim, it's no question who's prettier. It's your wife, Barb, but I still think it might be your daughter there. It's
sure.
Like a little bit of age discrepancy there, Tim. Just throwing that out there. Now we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Looks like we're getting set for the national anthem, so we will send it down to the floor here at Hawley Gymnasium. All right, great pep band here for Ludington. Give me an opportunity as we get the starting lineups underway here to talk about our sponsors who make this all possible, game in and game out, regardless of sport. Want to really send a hearty handshake to all of these fine folks. North Grove Brewers in Montague, Van Dyke Mortgage, FSM Foundation Systems of Michigan. And they got a buddy of mine that's having them get an estimate as well, so they do some fantastic work there. Durga Insurance Group. How about Greenridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel. Big Stone Therapies, Grieve Law, Scheid Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. And then, of course, Coldwell Banker, Dave Dusenberry. So making this all possible.
I've eaten twice at North Grove Breweries in the last week, and my favorite sandwich so far is the Yo Adrian.
Is that what it is?
It is phenomenal. Oh, my God. You like the Yo Adrian?
Yeah.
The what? The Rocket.
The Rocket, huh?
The Rocky.
The one that says, Yo, Adrian.
Yo! There's this thing called a microphone, and if you put that down in front of your mouth, we can actually hear you better. With my...
Yeah, no, it's not on.
Oh, it's not on.
We have choice. Billy's microphone is off.
I leave that to the professionals.
Oh, is that...
We'll try to find some for you. How's that? Hey, we'll do the starting lineups here. You got David Sillinger starting at number 13 for Ludington. Then you got Gage Jones, number 23. Daniel Ramirez, number 24. Trey Ferfinski, 6-foot senior. He's number 34. And then Matthew Westhouse, the 6'10 senior, number 44. So a veteran team for this Ludington Oriole team. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, for the Whitehall Vikings, we at least have 4 of their starting 5 etched in stone. We'll kind of keep an eye out to see who that 5th one is. Jack Houdeman, senior, is going to be getting the start tonight. Nate Boley, who just announced going to Hope College.
I believe so, yes.
And he's He's going to be starting tonight, number 3. And then number 21, Kyle Stratton, just a junior. And then sophomore, Camden Thompson. And we'll see who that 5th starter is here in just a few moments.
We had a technical foul called.
Oh, because they're dunking before the game?
No, I don't think so. I think it was something with the roster.
Oh, really?
I've seen the officials talking before the national anthem and looking at Whitehall.
So that was Sillinger at the free throw line. Sillinger at the free throw line, and he hit one of them. So Ludington's going to start the game.
Wait, look at.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Now Thompson's shooting free throws, so maybe it was a dunking issue, and we just didn't realize it.
So Thompson will be shooting.
I know the officials were definitely eyeing Whitehall before the national anthem and talking amongst themselves and looking at Whitehall. I figured it was a uniform issue.
By the way, that 5th starter for Whitehall will be Trandon Naylor, the junior. And now Thompson.
Why is he getting 3? That's wild. This game's starting out crazy.
Right.
And he goes 0 for 3. Wait, there must have been a double. He's getting forced, so must have been 2 infractions.
Maybe he's just going to shoot until he makes one. Maybe that's what happens.
And right now the Ludington fans, student body's giving it to him.
Wow.
That is not a good. Christian's going, can I get back on the bus and get back off of my team real quick?
That's not, you're right, that's not a good sign. So Ludington, even before we play, has a 1-0 lead. So Ludington spotted 1 point here.
We might be in for something tonight. We switched up our pregame meal.
Right.
You and I both had peanut M&Ms. Normally I have peanut.
Right.
You have plain.
Right.
I bought you peanut tonight. So we switched our headsets. We're all out of whack here already.
I know. This is going to be a Whitehall with the ball. This is Kyle Stratton with it. Works it over to Boley, back to Stratton. Just underway here as Orioles leading 1-0 on the free throw by Schillinger. Oh, this is Boley. Oh, he tried one pass, maybe too many. Tried to get it over to Trandon Naylor, and goes out of bounds, and Ludington will have the ball.
Nice idea, though. You got to love unselfish basketball. At least I do.
Right. This is Gage Jones with it, brings it up top. Their leading assist player works it over to Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now gets it back. He's going to drive, pulls up, gets it back up top to Jones. Jones, a little head fake.
Travel, got away with it.
Gets it back, and they kick it over to number 44. That's Matthew Westhouse, and he knocks it down 3-0 now. Ludington, 7:19 left.
Nice job to find him wide open at the top of the paint. Nice finish at about 6 feet away.
This is Kyle Stratton with it. Gets it back over around the horn to Jack Houdeman, who gets it to Boley. Nate Boley now with it. Stolen away by Matthew Westhouse.
That should be the easiest steal he has all night. Passed it right to him.
Passes over here to Schillinger.
Yeah, Boley almost had it.
Schillinger averaging 21 points. Underhand running gunner misses. Rebound brought down by Ayler.
Yeah, nice defensive rebound right that time by Ayler. Long pass, John.
Passes down to Thompson. Pulls up. Jumper right side. Scores. And it's now 3-2. Yep, 2-pointer. 3-2.
It's in the corner. John put me in the corner. I can't see the corner of the gym.
Over left side. Well, you don't have a water bottle in front of you. Oh, nice move here.
Beautiful move. Wow.
Kicks it back to Schillinger. Schillinger behind his back, drives baseline, up and scores. Count it, and he's fouled. Wow.
Boy, I tell you what, is it on Thompson or is it on Boley? It's on Boley, be his first team first.
He's going to put Schillinger at the free throw line. He started the game actually right here.
One for 2 in free throws.
And he makes that one. 6-2 now. Ludington, 6:22 left. Ludington playing for an outright championship here tonight on their home court. Pressure defense.
No look pass.
Down to Ayler. Feeds it down to Boley. Boley, knocked away by Westhouse. And back quickly comes Ludington, lays it up. And a miss there by number 21. That was Gilchrist.
Ball went out of bounds. Going to be Ludington ball.
Boy.
Tell you what, the big man lumbering down the floor there, Westhouse.
Right.
I tell you what, that kid's 20-21 and he catches up to everything. He's going to be so hard to handle in the low post because he's not thin.
Right.
I mean, he's not fatty, but he's thick.
Pressure defense works it over left side. Jumper put up by Whitehall's Howdeman misses. Rebound comes out to Ludington.
Well, I tell you what, that guy wanted to lead the break in a hurry, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. This is number 23. That's Gage Jones. Works it underneath to Westhouse. Westhouse now kicks it back out to Jones. Gage Jones with it. He's going to bring it back up
They're
top.
setting everything up on the left side. They haven't ran one play from the right side.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Howdeman. And it's going to stay Ludington's ball in the front court. 5:36 left first quarter. Ludington up 6-2.
Here come three new subs here for Thad Shank's Ludington Orioles.
I'll tell you, Thad Shank likes to play a lot of kids, we're told.
Well, but tell you what's up-tempo, expend a lot of energy on the defensive end, so it takes a lot of bodies to do that.
Dan Romero's on the trigger. Works it over to Anthis, I believe is how he pronounces that. We'll find out in a minute.
I think that's what I thought it was.
Shot put up from the right side, missed, and the ball's going to go out of bounds.
And it's going to be Whitehall ball. Thompson on the trigger. John?
Cole Anthes, Anthes, I believe. Driving down now is Boley. Boy, he had a lane right to the bucket. Scores, cuts the lead to 2.
Got that, found himself wide open on the left side and exploded to the rim.
This is Lehman with it. Levi passes over right side, drive down, put up, and a miss there by Anthus. And it comes all the way back out to Stratton. Stratton all alone, up and in, and Whitehall has tied the Ludington 6-6.
But we had some fast breaks going here, don't we? Wow,
do.
Up and down the floor so quickly.
This is number 24. That is Ramirez. He's fouled as he goes to the bucket.
Well, you could see Ramirez was headed to the bucket. 3 Whitehall guys there. Why doesn't maybe someone step up and take a charge?
Yeah.
Good grief, you've seen him coming. There's 3 of you. Slide, step into that lane. You know where he's going. Sacrifice your body. Take one for the team.
And your football players, most of you.
Yeah.
Except you don't have the padding on. Shot put up, that hit every part of the rim for Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez, and scores.
Fouls on Thompson, his first. Team second.
7-6, Orioles with the lead.
Team third, I believe. Yes.
4:52 first quarter here. Friday night game of the week. Ludington and Whitehall.
You said he made the first one,
He
right?
did. And the second one.
Second one was a lot prettier, wasn't it?
Yeah. Into the game now is number 11, DJ Jamison for Whitehall. Jamison gets across the line.
Great hair.
Passes in the corner to Ayler. Misses a shot. Rebound. That is Thompson underneath, and he scores, and we're tied again at 8.
You want to talk about being in the right place at the right time? That was Thompson.
Right.
Ball came off the rim right back into his hands.
Lehman to Ramirez. Ramirez now pulls it back up top, directing traffic. Going to drive, gets it over to Gage Jones in the corner. Or that's not Gage Jones, that's Sillinger. And the ball stolen away. Actually, Sillinger lost the handle on it.
Yeah.
Comes out to a Thompson.
Not so much a steal, a turnover by Ludington.
Here's a shot by Stratton, a triple by Kyle Stratton, a 3-ball. And it's now 11-8. The Vikings with their first lead of the night.
Stratton with 5 points already.
Ramirez passes back up to Lehman. Lehman over to Anthus. Gets it down, stolen away by DJ Jamison, out to Stratton, and Stratton another finger roll layup, and he scores. And it is 13-8. They're releasing Stratton early, anticipating the rebound, and it's worked for him twice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball tipped away, and this is Ramirez trying to battle for it. Gets it over to Schillinger. Schillinger in the corner back, tried to get it down to Westhouse. Ball still in the fourth. Schillinger has it for, gets it to Ramirez, down to Westhouse, puts it up off the glass and in.
Good no call. Good no call that time.
13-10 now. Lead cut to 3. Vikings on top.
I think it was Thompson that kind of hit the deck, but it was a little bit more acting than it was hard followed by Westhouse on the drive in.
Oh, this is Stratton. He was losing the ball. Stolen away by Ramirez, who gets it all the way up to Sillinger. Oh, but getting back was Thompson to Haslam, but on the putback, Anthus, as the trailer scores. Yeah, I was trying to see how they pronounce his name. I think that's how it is. My apologies if it's not. We'll try to figure it out.
Schillinger took way too long, allowed Thompson to catch up for the block.
Pass underneath to Westhouse, and Westhouse is going to be fouled by Thompson.
I'm thinking Houtman.
Oh, is it?
It's neither. You're right. I hate to say that. You're right.
I said it 3 times. So that was good.
I know that. Wow.
The second foul on Thompson. 4th team foul.
I'm going to tell you what. I think Christian's got to possibly rescue him. He could be going, we can give that foul to Houtman.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any we can share.
Westhouse at the free throw line. Knocks that one down.
Wow, soft shot. Look at that.
Sometimes the big guys aren't the best free throw shooters. but he knocked that one down. We're tied at 13. Here they come,
I mean,
5 on, 5 off.
That's soft. I want to watch this better. You know, soft free throws are, you know.
Oh, only one dribble, though, Cal.
Only one dribble, but who cares? You got both of them. Nice job by Westhouse.
14-13 now. Orioles retake the lead. 2:55 left here in this first quarter.
I'm impressed with the young man just with his free throw ability.
Right. Jamison now looking to get it to Houdeman. Houdeman bringing it up court, being hassled down over to Jamison. Jamison lets fly a three and misses. Long rebound comes out to Kyle Stratton at the free throw line. Oh, did not.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
He just hit about a 22-footer. That one from the left elbow. Kind of airmailed it.
So it goes out of bounds, so Ludington will have the ball.
Going to be the easiest jump shot that Stratton would have had all night.
Gage Jones with the ball now. Works it back up top to number 21, that's Gilchrist. Gilchrist over to Holmes, underneath to Lehman, scores, count it, and he's fouled.
Stratton kind of bit on the pump fake.
So that's going to put Ludington up 16-3. Stratton with the foul.
16-13.
16-13, yep.
I was like, what?
Yeah, where was I at? Yeah.
16-3. I was like, wow. Who's that on the line?
That's going to be Lehman at the free throw line.
Lehman. First bucket of the evening for him.
And he scores.
1, 2, 5 guys in the scoring column already here for Ludington.
Pressure defense here. This is Holmes and for Finsky.
And a timeout.
And a timeout called by Subden, who's trying to rescue Jamison there. So Whitehall will call the timeout. So 2:17 left here in this first quarter. And Ludington leading the Vikings by the score of 17-13, Cal.
This one's been back and forth. I mean, I think the biggest lead we had is about 4 or 5 points here, and Ludington came out, had the lead, jumped on the lead, had it for a while. Then the Vikings, they came back, they got the lead for just a little bit, and now Ludington's claimed it right back.
One of our sponsors, North Grove Brewers, located beautiful downtown Montague. Hidden gem in the West Michigan craft beer scene. Great food. The clubhouse offers fun, welcoming atmosphere. Great food or snacks, tacos, sandwiches, you name it. Got live music and trivia. Located at 8735 Water Street, Montague.
If I'm going to go play trivia, I'm getting you and Rick Hickman. You guys are like just trivia fiends.
Boy, going back for it. That was almost thrown away by Jamison. But Stratton gets it. Stratton comes back, trying to get the mojo back, or Whitehall. Passes over left side down in the corner. Gets it back to Jamison, goes up strong, scores.
Nice finish, turn around from that left side, got to the rim and finished nicely.
17-15 now.
And Thompson's not out there. I do not see him.
No, this is Holmes getting it back now to Gage Jones. Oh, man, the lane opened up and he scores.
Wow, he hit the brakes. The defense slid right by. That was awesome by Jones.
Right. Cal Kohler is in there now for Thompson. And they pass to the front court, tipped out of bounds by Holmes. It's going to be Whitehall's ball right about midcourt.
Nice sportsmanship right there by number 2 from Ludington. Anthony going back to help Stratton up. No, that wasn't him. That was 21, wasn't it?
Yeah, for Vikings?
Yeah.
Or for,
for Ludington.
Yeah, that'd be Gilchrist, Aiden Gilchrist.
Yeah, thank you. Good sportsmanship.
Houdeman on the well, I thought so. Now they're going to sub Houdeman out. They brought in Kamar Reddy and number 22, Trayman Ehlers, back into the game, and he's going to trigger. Gets it to Stratton. Both teams trying to keep some fresh bodies in there. Over to Cal Kohler in the corner. Boy, they collapse on him, don't they? And now the ball knocked out of bounds. Boy, that was Aiden Gilchrist. They had a two-man on Kohler.
We got a minute 20 left. We're already, 19-15. We have a lot of points already gone up here in this first quarter.
It's going to be Trayman Ehler on the trigger over in the corner for Whitehall. Long trigger comes out, stolen away by Ludington's Schillinger, and Schillinger knocks it down 21-15.
And Stratton hit the wall hard.
And a timeout on the floor, it looks like. So 1:16 left, and Christian Subgood wants to nip this in the bud as his team is falling down now 21-15. Give me a chance to talk a little bit about Van Dyke Mortgage. Your commitment to finding the right home loan for you is second to none. Their experienced licensed team is ready to work with you and to ensure a smooth and timely loan process. They're located at 460 West Western in downtown Muskegon, or give them a call, 231-332-6500, Van Dyke Mortgage.
And I could not see. I'm guessing maybe it was Christian that took the timeout.
I got to assume so. Boy,
you know what? Was that Schillinger's 1,000? I think that was him. He scored 1,000 points.
That's right. He had 5 points. He needed 5 points, so that's what it was. That was what a spectacular way to score your 1,000th point, huh?
Yep, only a junior. That's why. That's what the stoppage of play was for, I think. Yeah.
So
now look at Whitehall up and applauding. Coaches up and applauding.
Right.
Good sportsmanship right there.
Man, like I said, what a play to get your 1,000th point on. It's one thing if you're doing like a set shot or something, but then to do a steal, an inbound steal and take it down. That kind of emphasizes your entire game, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
21-15. And now pass out to Kamar Reddy. Reddy's going to drive around the right side. Drives all the way down behind his back. Gets it to Jamison. Jamison now back down to Reddy. Reddy spins. Boy, the ball got away from him a little bit. Puts up the shot, misses, goes down, no call.
Yep, and that was a good job by no call on the official.
Pass underneath to Gilchrist, and he scores, and the beat goes on for Ludington, 23-15, under a minute left.
Yeah, right now they're just rolling offensively, and we've seen Whitehall with a couple of turnovers there.
Stratton to Reddy, driving through traffic, kicks it back to Stratton, works it over to Kohler. Kohler sets for a three, shoots, scores, knocks it down. Cal Kohler. And it's now 23-18.
Big bucket right there by Whitehall, right towards the end of the first quarter. Kohler with about a 20-footer from the left side.
Gage Jones looking for some help underneath, finds Holmes.
Oh, that's an easy foul right there. Oh my gosh, Jamison had hooked Westhouse. I mean, it was I'm like going, you're going to get called for a foul, boom, whistle. Yep, you did.
Right.
I mean, that was an easy call by the official.
His first 16 foul for Whitehall. Kicks it to Gage Jones. Jones at the free throw line now with 19 seconds left. Spins, fires it over here to Schillinger, who shoots from the corner, scores! Now he's got 1,003 points.
Smooth, baby. Smooth. 10 seconds left, John.
This is Reddy now trying to get it across the line. 26-18 Ludington. Pass over to, I don't think Stratton knew how much time was left and then throws it up. Lost kind of track of the time a little bit. So 1 quarter is in the books. And the Orioles looking like they want to sew up the league championship here tonight. 26-18. They lead the Whitehall Vikings.
Tell you what, I have Schillinger with 8 points already. 9 points. Yeah, 9 points already.
So then he must have 1,004 then.
Yes, not.
Yep.
I got a text, from anonymous.
Uh-oh.
Tell Mr. Russell, that he is doing an awesome job. So are you, which would be me. You can't see who it is.
Oh.
I'm proud of you both.
Okay.
Very cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Mr. Russell.
Mr. Russell.
I'm not calling you Mr. Russell from now on. And neither is Billy. You going to call him Mr. Russell? Respectful?
Yeah.
But did he earn the respect? That's what you got to earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You're all right. You're okay. No matter what Tim Miller says about you, you're okay.
Okay. I feel better now.
26-18, the Orioles. The O's come out with a 26-point first quarter effort. Wow. Against a good Ludington team. Or against a good Whitehall team.
Christian Subdun talking to the officials. I saw Matt Shepard, their assistant coach, try to get the ear of an official there during that salute to Sillinger when he had the 1,000th point. So they're not too happy with the officiating here tonight.
Yeah, it's not them.
Here's a pass down over here to number 24. That is Ramirez, Dan Ramirez. Wheels it around right side. Gets it down in the corner to Anthus.
Ramirez was looking for something.
Underneath to Lehman. Lehman puts it up and scores. Levi Lehman, and it's now 28-18, a 10-point lead.
What a pump fake also.
Here comes Jamison, fires it over here to Howdeman, back to Jamison. Jamison leaves it give and go to Thompson, who shoots and scores.
And Christian's going, I got to get Christian right back in the lineup.
Yeah, 2 fouls or not. I mean, they need him. And, this is Lehman going up, misses a shot all the way up to Houdeman. Houdeman has a poke that from behind by Schillinger.
Good hustle. Way to get back. Houdeman had the right idea. Attack the basket.
Yeah, when we were talking to Phil Quinlan at dinner, he was going on about Schillinger for good reason.
Yeah.
Says he's not only an offensive player, but really prides himself on defense. And sometimes it's tough to get the kids to play both ends of the court, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Everybody wants to score. That's glamorous.
They were running an out-of-bounds play for Thompson, but it didn't work.
Comes all the way back out to Thompson, so in an indirect way.
Yeah.
Works it over the corner, and now stolen away.
Another turnover.
By Ramirez.
So this is what I'm saying. You can chirp at the officials all you want, but if you keep turning the ball over, and a foul.
Schillinger goes to the hole, scores, count it. He is fouled to get a chance at 3. Kamar Reddy will get whistled for a foul.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, you can have a conversation, you can argue, you can have a play conversation with the officials. When you're sitting down here turning the ball over like the Whitehall has a few times, Ludington's coming down and converting it into points. You have other issues other than them.
Right. And you are a man that knows a lot about issues, Cal.
Yes, I do.
Shot put up and made by Schillinger.
Just ask my wife. She'll tell you I have many issues.
This is Kohler. Passes over to Reddy. Reddy now stops, goes again. And
blocking. Good call. See, that's a good call.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can pick up this guy's name. I think it's still couldn't hear it.
Okay. That foul is going to be called on number 2 for them.
Going to have to yell over to Scoop here pretty quick. So that's on Anthus. And now Whitehall with the ball. Drives down. Now this is Kohler. Nothing there. Tight defense for Whitehall. Back to Reddy. Reddy's going to drive baseline. He's in too deep. Tries to kick it back out. Comes back to Reddy. Reddy's going to lose it.
Poke from behind and popped it out of there. Another turnover by Whitehall. Yes, by Whitehall.
Down in the corner now. Ludington back up to Schillinger. Schillinger works it over to Lehman. Lehman passes in the corner to Anthus. A 3 and a shot missed, but that's going to be a foul by Houdeman. So that's going to be 3 shots for Cole Anthus.
Oh, first foul for Houdeman. It's a biggie. And Anthus has going to go to the line to shoot 3.
Yep. It's Anthus, yep.
Okay.
So we were right.
First one's up. Hard off the back of the iron. Kind of how Billy used to shoot them. Hard off the back of the iron.
Yeah, this is where it seems like you're at the line forever if you're not shooting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it goes forever.
He was close, though. Look, I thought that was going to miss, too.
So he's made 1 out of 2.
Yep.
Trying for the 2 out of 3. 32-20. Whitehall up by 12. Or I'm sorry, Ludington up by 12. Yeah, he does make 2 out of 3.
Nice rotation on it. He's Anthus comes off the bench. He's got 4 points. 13-point Ludington lead here.
Looks like Cal Kohler's going to set down. Here comes Jamison. Jamison works it over left side. Oh, over the head of Thompson, and that's an accomplishment right there.
Yeah, when he can't track it down.
So
and Jamison, I think, is coming out. No, it's not him. It's Reddy's coming out.
See on the trigger, Joe Benz is in there on the trigger for Ludington. Gets it to Gage Jones.
Ayler checked back in.
Jones works it back over here now, gets it to Holmes, who gets it to Lehman. Oh, give and go underneath the Westhouse. Pretty play between Lehman and Westhouse.
Well designed, well executed, beautiful.
All the way down, DJ Jamison up, no, but he's going to draw a foul, and that may be Westhouse that's down there.
It is him. Nice attack there from the left side, trying to get it in there. The big man comes lumbering down the lane. Jamison going to go to the free throw line.
First on Westhouse, 4th team foul.
Whitehall is 0 for 4 from the free throw line here so far tonight.
So let me get this straight.
Yes.
Bunch of turnovers, not hitting your free throws.
Lose the ball game.
Yeah. You're down by 15.
Or trail by 15 with almost 6 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah,
when you have they don't have 20 turnovers, but when you have already probably 8 turnovers, you're not going to win ball games that way.
Jamison splits the pair 35-21 with 5:50 left.
I think right now, I think Christian would say if you're only down by 10 at the half, you're gonna be happy. So
Yep.
you always got to get going here on offense.
Lehman to Spencer, and Spencer slams home a tray. Spencer Holmes, 5'10" guard.
Goodness.
His third point of the night. Actually, the first point was 3. And this is Cam Thompson. Spin moves, shoots, and scores 38-21. We have a timeout on the floor with 5:27 left in the half. And the Orioles leading by the score of 38-23.
6. Thompson should have 8. Yep, he has 8. I want to make sure that I'm right.
Also having 8 for Ludington is their big guy, Westhouse. So
Westhouse has played well.
yeah, Westhouse and Thompson leading the way with 8. Then you have Stratton, started out like a house of fire.
Yeah.
He's got 7 points. And Lehman has 5 points for Ludington. 38-23 is the score here in Ludington. John Russell, Cal Van Single, CatchMark SportsNet. Bill Mann, Connor Rath. Haven't seen him, but the rumor is he's on the floor someplace.
Connor's here somewhere. Where's Connor?
And
down on the right side? Okay.
So the gang is here from CatchMark SportsNet. Driving down now is Gage Jones. Jones left alone for a shot, puts it up and misses. Rebound tipped again. Westhouse might have been on the stepped on the baseline.
I never even heard the whistle. I seen the official's arm go out for stoppage of play.
Right. Pressure defense now. They pass it to Ayler. Ayler's going to drive down and poke that from behind by Jones, goes out of bounds.
Good hustle. And Whitehall's going to have the ball just to the left of their basket. John?
This Ludington team just contests you every square on the floor.
Which is why you need 9-10 guys, because you're expending so much energy.
This is Stratton. Triggers in. Gets it to Ayler. Ayler works it over to Thompson, and another 3 for Thompson. That's his 11th point of the evening, and it's 38-26 now.
Just no effort. You know, there's no effort. Just snaps it up there.
Driving down now is number 25. That is Benz. Works it over, and that is Lehman, I believe, on the bucket, right?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I got him for 4.
They got him for 7 up there.
Yep, okay.
Pass over to Stratton. 40-26. It's been all Ludington. 4:37 left first half. Jamison over to Stratton. Thinks about it. Boy, all over him is Benz.
Now they fall back on defense.
Jamison up top, works over to Stratton, lets it fly. 3. Yes, it is. A triple by Kyle Stratton.
Second one of the night.
Passes.
He should have 10, and he does.
Gets it over to Gage Jones. Jones looking for Holmes.
Go ahead.
Gets it back to Lehman. Lehman finds nothing there, and battle for it. Ben saves it for Ludington.
Ludington wants to drive in. Foul, blocking, easy call. That's going to be on Ayler.
So Ayler will get whistled for the foul, and
it'll be his first. Should be a free throws because it's 9 team fouls. And who's that, Lehman?
No, that's not Lehman. I think it's Benz.
Benz? Wonder if his first name's Mercedes.
Yeah, Joe Benz, Jr., 6'1". And he knocks that one down. It's spelled like the Mercedes-Benz.
Billy, you buy me a Mercedes-Benz, please?
Everything works out all right.
He's got a plan. At least he's got a plan.
Right. 41-29. Benz shoots the second, misses that one. Rebound brought down by Thompson.
Can he jump? You notice that? Just explodes. It's vertical. It's unbelievable.
Pass underneath back to Thompson from Stratton and scores, knocks it down. Back to a 10-point game now, 41-31.
I'm Christian sub down. Boys, get the ball to Thompson. Get out of the way. Let him go.
This is Benz now. Switches hands on the dribble, kicks it back out.
And we're going to have a travel, so yep.
Substitution for Ludington coming in. Looks like number 21. That is going to be Aiden Gilchrist. Yeah. Setting down will be Benz.
Yeah, he hit that wall hard. That wall is close.
Yeah.
Emphasis on close full court press here.
Yeah, kids keep getting faster and faster, and the wall does not go back. So it's reminiscent of North Muskegon. Pass over to Thompson. Thompson directing traffic, 3:24 left. Gets it to Ayler. Down in the corner to Stratton. He'll bring it back up. 10-point lead for Ludington. Stratton goes down, but he gets a pass to Ayler. Ayler feeds it, tries to feed it underneath to Thompson. And back comes Schillinger. And Schillinger misses a shot on the trailer. Was number 21. That was Gilchrist, and he misses a shot, and that comes Whitehall.
Thompson got away with the foul. Now, did he? What are we going to call? Blocking.
Foul.
Thompson got away with the foul down here.
Foul's going to be on Gage Jones. Oh, yeah, it will be Gage Jones.
And some of the fans are not happy.
Yeah. Going to be Kamar. No, it's going to be Thompson at the free throw line.
Thompson 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
Started out bad for him when he had the first 4 shots, right?
Yeah, even before the game started.
Now that's a bad night when you're 0 for 4 before the game starts. That doesn't happen often.
Should be warmed up now, John.
Misses that one.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, he could have, if he hits these free throws, he'd have 18, he'd have 19 points.
Yeah, missed both of those. So he's 0 for 6. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Going to be Ludington's ball now.
It's too close.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody's got to wave their hands in front of his face, right? 41-21. Ludington up by 10, and they have the ball. This is Gage Jones going to drive against Stratton. Spin move, puts it up.
He got hit by Stratton. You can't argue it. That was an easy call. I think that's the first on Stratton, but it's 2 free throws anyway here for the remainder of the first half.
So Gage Jones at the free throw line.
2 points. I have him for 2 points on the evening, correct?
Yeah, it is right. According to the scoreboard on the wall here. Shots missed.
I would have guessed that was in. Because watch him, he is so smooth. Watch him shoot these free throws. Spins it in his hand. Watch, see, 3 dribbles, spins it, lets it settle. Rotation, and he goes 0 for 2.
Guess it doesn't always work, huh?
No.
Pass over left side. Thompson a 3. He knocks it down. That's like his second or third 3, isn't it?
That is his second 3.
Back quickly comes Holmes. Shoots, misses, rebound, tip. Kamar Reddy tipping it again.
Look.
Gets it out to Stratton.
Missed him.
Stratton's going to drive over in the corner. Shot and a triple try. Missed. Rebound brought down by Ludington, but a foul's going to be called on Kamar Reddy.
Trying to sneak in there and pop it out. They caught him from behind. You know what? He's already got a free throw. That'll be his second 2 free throws here for Whitehall. For the rest of the first half, 2:18 left to go here in the first half. 41-34. The O's, the Ludington O's, have the lead. 41 points here with 2:13 left. Man, this is a high-scoring affair.
Aiden Gilchrist at the free throw line. Misses that one. 41-34. Orioles have led most of this game.
I think one time the Whitehall Vikings have had the lead.
Yeah, they kind of came back and had it briefly, didn't they? Yep. Second shot's missed. Rebound falls into the hands of Schillinger. Schillinger drives in the paint, shoots a shot, misses, and Whitehall has a rebound.
Well, you just have 3 opportunities within 15 feet, or 2 at 15 feet, 1 at 12, and he missed all 3.
Jamison over in the right corner is going to drive against Gage Jones. Feeds it off to Thompson, goes up strong, misses. Rebound comes away to Holmes. Up to Schillinger. Schillinger lays it up and in.
Nice play with the body by Schillinger.
So Schillinger knocks down another one, his 14th point of the evening.
Good job of breaking the press. Never dribbled it.
Jamison over to Thompson. Thompson underhand finger roll, scores 43-36.
What a job of breaking the press. They never dribbled the ball. 4 passes to the rim. That is outstanding press break right there. You will not see it done any better than that.
Thompson with 18 points on the night. Oh, this is Gage Jones losing the ball. Jamison has it. He's got Stratton on his right side.
2-on-1.
Passes to Stratton, up and misses. Rebound tip comes back to Ayler. Ayler over to Thompson, and Thompson finishes off his 20th point of the night. Yeah, we haven't played a half yet.
No. Oh, Christian's hot. He's mad about something.
Pass underneath to Westhouse, puts up the shot, misses. Rebound brought down by Houdeman.
And Westhouse wanted a foul, didn't get it. Leads back to a 5-point lead here now by Ludington.
Yeah, Whitehall has put together a nice little run here. Under a minute left, 50 seconds left. This is Stratton. Looking back to the bench, gets it over to Thompson. Corner, Jamison lets it fly. In and out. No. Rebound comes to Thompson. Thompson fades away, shoots, misses. Rebound. Thompson trying to battle for it. Westhouse has it for Ludington. Intercepted by Ayler.
Nice job by Ayler there to read that perfectly.
Gets it to Stratton. Stratton's going to drive now. Oh, poked at from behind by Jones. Goes out of bounds.
Going to be Whitehall's ball just to the left of their basket. 3, 4. Only 4 new subs here for Whitehall or for Ludington.
Boy, if you're playing against him, that Gage Jones is a pest.
Yes, he is.
He not only distributes well, but he plays some defense, and he's the guy that's going to usually knock the ball out of your hands coming from behind. 43-38 now. Pass inside. Thompson, strong, misses
Foul.
shot, draws a foul on Lehman, I believe.
I'm going to go with the Lehman, too. It is Lehman. Should be his first.
But, boy, law of averages says that Thompson's got to hit sooner or later, doesn't it?
Yes.
Who would think that
He would be
Thompson would be the one that you'd want to be fouling, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. 0 for 6. And really, it's unbelievable.
Hey, he made that one. That's his 21st point of the night.
He's got 21 points, and he has not hit a free throw. I take it back. He is 5.
That's his first.
Yeah.
1 out of 6.
4 out of 5.
Second shot's made, so he's a little bit on a roll here. So he has hit his average. He's already at 22 points, and we have just about played one half.
Yeah. He's 2 for 6 from the free throw line. And Ludington still has the lead, but they have Whitehall doing a good job of fighting back to get this one close.
Down to 21. You're absolutely right. This was on the verge of being a blowout. 15-point lead not too long ago.
It was.
And Whitehall has cut it down to 3. See if Ludington playing for the final shot now. Schillinger almost back to midcourt. Down to 7. Schillinger making a move on Howdeman. Passes in the corner to Anthus. Puts up the shot. Misses it short. Anthus gets his own rebound. Misses again. And that is where the half is going to end.
Yeah, I don't think you can come in from out of bounds, but they did. Did you know Anthus came back in from out of bounds?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 1 half in the books. And boy, I'll tell you what, Whitehall can count themselves lucky. Down by 15, and it was a big 15. You know, sometimes you're down by 15 and that's enough.
Yeah.
But it seemed like an insurmountable 15, didn't it?
Yes, it did. In Ludington, they were on the move. They had it going.
And then you look up at the scoreboard, and Whitehall able to put some runs together. Thanks really to Thompson with his 22 points, hit some long distance one, worked inside, and got it going there, and made the score respectable here, 43-40. While Cal's adding some things up, I'll get an opportunity here to salute one of our fine sponsors. I believe we are up to Foundation Systems of Michigan. Foundation Systems of Michigan, give them a call for all your basement waterproofing, crawl space, encapsulation, and foundation repair needs. They are located at 5985 Clay Avenue in Wyoming, Michigan. Now, my buddy has called them up to his cottage. They're looking to put in, replace a foundation. And just received a bid, so they were very impressed by those fine folks. They're located at 231-225-6488 or 616-333-9119. John Russell, Cal Van Single here, along with our CatchMark SportsNet crew. Bill Mann, Connor Rath, Scott DeCamp will be posting some video online of the game as he's down courtside, and of course usually interviews with some of the players or the coaches. Does that very, very well. Proud to be a part of the CatchMark SportsNet group.
Stats are all over the place here tonight. Ludington has 10 guys who have scored already. 10.
Wow.
Whitehall has 5. Only 2 of them are in double figures, and Thompson leads everybody with 22. But Thompson's 22, Stratton's got 10. Now listen, Boley's got 2, Jamison's got 3, and Kohler's got 3. That's it.
Yeah.
Now listen to this. Here we go.
So just 3 guys scoring or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, really only you got 2 guys in double figures. Now
right.
listen here.
Okay.
To Ludington. This is crazy. We got Benz with 2. Then we got to go to Ramirez, who's got 2. Jones has got 2. We're going to jump up to Lehman, who's got 3. Anthus has 4. Forfinski has got 8. Westhouse has got 10. Schillinger has 14 points with 10 guys in the book already. And this one, 43-40 here at the half. The O's with the lead.
And how about Durga Insurance Group? We'll talk about them at Durga Insurance Group. They look at success through a different sort of lens, placing you first, the relationship they have with their client. That's a novel idea. They've been doing it for a long, long time. Regardless of what stage you're in life, check them out for any of your insurance needs. They're located at 1535 Far Road, Norton Shores, or give them a call, 231-744-9106.
You know, if I do this, you can't see it.
The rabbit ears? Oh.
You got to get in here more, big fella.
Oh,
there he is.
You guys want a room? Is that should I leave? Leaving some privacy there, guys?
Oh, I tell you what, we got Billy.
We are a together group, that's
we are.
for sure.
Yep. A lot of love. You got that? Yeah, a lot of love up here in the
Billy's
booth.
kind of hoping for a little less love right about now, I'm thinking right about now. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, we spend a lot of time together, so I tell you what, if you spend that much time together, you got to have a little fun.
You bet you do.
We've had fun here so far in this first half. Ludington with the 3-point lead, 43-40 here with 6:32
What's
left to go at halftime. John?
What's at stake tonight is the league championship outright for Ludington. At one time, it looked doggone good for them. Up, like I said, they were up at one time by 15 points, and if it's possible to be up by a big, what you would think would be an insurmountable, just because everything was going their way. They were just dominating the game for a period, and you didn't think that there was going to be any way that Whitehall was going to get back. And it was kind of a quiet comeback. Now that I looked at it, I remember some big shots hit, but then all of a sudden you look at the scoreboard and say, wow, they're only down by 7. Wait a minute, now they're only down by 5. Wait, they're down by 3.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like one of those things where, every once in a while you get this wave of action, or it just didn't seem like it from my standpoint. They just kind of quietly, stealthily got themselves back in this one, Cal.
It was about a 5-minute run. I remember me saying Christian's that's got to be thinking about putting Christian Subdowns. Got to be thinking about putting Cameron back in there.
Right.
No more, and said it, and here he comes. And ever since then Cam goes on a roll here. So like you said, he had 22 points here at the half. But Schillinger is as advertised. I tell you what, great young, really fun to watch him play. He's got 14 points already here on, in this first. So he's on his way to having a 25 to 30 point game here also. And just a great guard, man. He does so many things out there so well here for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, that's a great point, Cal, because Thompson left the game really with 2 fouls early, so they had to get him out of there. And that is really, to be honest with you, when the Orioles were able to make their run and really build up the lead, and then Coach Subden said, well, the heck with this. We got to get the big man back out there. And I'll tell you what, he has accounted for 22 of their 40 points. So that shows you how much they depend on Cam Thompson here tonight.
And then when he went back out there, he didn't foul. So now he's sitting in a lot better situation here with 2 instead of 3 here at the half. Don't be surprised Christian didn't say to him, listen, you got 2. We don't need you to get 3. Focus on the offensive end. Get us back into this. Let us climb back into this on your back, and then we'll come up with a game plan here for the second half. We do not need you having 3 fouls here at halftime. We need you with 2 and no more. So go out and get some points. If you have to, slack off on D a little bit, and because they're going to need him here for the second half.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell you, it was good to see him from Whitehall standpoint finally hitting some free throws. He was, I think, 0 for 4 or something. Like maybe it was at 0 for 6. Was it that much?
He was 0 for 4 at one point.
Yeah. And then he started hitting some, because all of a sudden, as well as anybody, that becomes as much a mental thing as a physical thing, doesn't it? I mean, all of a sudden,
absolutely,
all of a sudden the ball or the rim starts looking like it's small, like a shot glass,
like an M&M.
Yeah, exactly.
From a long ways away. You were right. You was 0 for 6.
Yeah,
you were right. Good job on that. Good call. 0 for 6, and I mean that. You're going to go after a while. I cannot. Why? Your psyche goes, I can hit a 22-foot or 22-foot three-pointer with somebody in my face, and I can't hit a free throw out here by myself and nobody hanging on me. Right. What's going on? And your psyche starts to wonder and go, I'm a really good basketball player. Why am I 0 for 6 from the free throw line?
Yeah, you're almost to the point where you ask the official, hey, can I have somebody guard me at the free throw line?
Yeah.
I play so much better when there's a hand in my face or a little bit being hassled. But
I could remember different times with, coaching girls say, wanted to stop the game and ask the official, will you go take that lid off the rim?
Right, yeah.
There's a lid on there.
Exactly.
And it's not coming off. And I mentioned it more than once in passing. I would say, hey, check that rim. There's a lid on there for us.
Yeah, exactly. On the other side of the ball, another point of good news for Whitehall is we're seeing Cam Kohler playing again. I know The Montague game he didn't play at all, and I don't know if he played the last game they played either. So he's at least out there. I mean, he's their second leading scorer. Face it, you can get him and Thompson. You already got Thompson going, but if you can get Kohler feeling good, putting in a few points, you're going to need that as well.
And tell you, when Stratton's stepped up big, he's got 10 points. You don't always look for him to score.
No.
But tell you what, he got 10 points here at the half, one on the long three. So he's really helped to contribute here to this team.
Yeah, Sillinger, talked about him a bit, and of course he hit his milestone tonight, 1,000th point, as he's got 14 points. He's the second leading scorer overall, just to Cam Thompson's 22, but he's played a good game. You can go right down the line for Ludington because these kids play defense and offense. I mean, Lehman is going to be a tough, hard-nosed kid that comes in. Spencer Holmes give him some good minutes. Gage Jones, very impressed by him by being the distributor out there, but also, as we said, being the pest on defense. He's a guy that's going to poke at you from behind and make you lose the ball. So he's done a great job. So as advertised, these guys do what it takes to win some championships for sure.
Yeah, Jones is sneaky.
Yeah.
He's just that little quick, sneaky little guard, reaches up in behind, pops that out of there, forces turnovers. You got to have guys like that. Stratton and Thompson have 32 of the 40 points.
Yeah.
32 of the 40 between two guys here. So kind of tells you how the evening has gone here so far tonight for the Whitehall Vikings.
Put on your coaching hat here a little bit, and let's take Thad Shank's job here first. As they're up, they saw a 15-point lead go down to 3 points. What's he telling his charges at halftime?
Getting at halftime, we're seeing, fellas, we got 10 guys that scored. That's awesome. I'm so happy with our offense. Will somebody stop 23?
Yeah.
Did somebody want to volunteer to stop 23? Will somebody go out and stop 23? That's it in a nutshell. Yeah. Offense, flawless. Defensive intensity, flawless, with the exception of stopping Thompson.
Meanwhile, Christian Subden, he's got to be thrilled. It's something you can build on at halftime by saying, hey, look, guys, we were down 15. We fought our way back to 3. What's he telling his charges?
Thompson and Reddy, we each with 2 fouls. They're in good shape. But he's got to be going Hauptman, no points. Boley, 2 points. Reddy, no points. Jameson's got 3 from. He needs more offense from more guys other than Stratton or Thompson.
Right.
And they have to limit their turnovers here in the second half. They have way too many, and Christian will tell you, way too many turnovers here in the first half.
Whitehall will have the ball to start the second half, trailing by 3. As we said, they battled back from a 15-point deficit.
Yeah, you're never going to play a game or first half without any wow.
Howdeman gets their half started off on the right foot, and he ties this at 43 with a triple.
Didn't I just say Howdeman?
Yeah.
We got to get some points out of him, and he buries one. You're never going to play a first half without a turnover.
He had a handful of trays in that game against Montague. Oh, give and go nicely to over here. Now it's a pass over to the left corner and a shot and a miss. But that was a nice pass over to Gilchrist, who couldn't convert.
Yeah, defensive rebound here by Whitehall.
So Whitehall with a chance to take their first lead in a long time. Have to go back to the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
This is Stratton set for, he says, you're going to give me a 3, I'll take it. He misses it. Rebound nicely by Howdeman. Howdeman feeds it off to Thompson, and Thompson takes it to the hole.
And for 24 points.
And Whitehall has their first lead. Battled all the way back from a 15-point deficit to take it a 2-point lead now.
I tell you, they're on about a 6, between the second quarter and this quarter already, they're on about a 6 or 7 minute run.
Gilchrist to Jones. Jones going to drive, spin move, and now he's looking for some help.
And he had to get out of the paint.
Finds it to Holmes. Holmes going to drive. He spins. He fires. He scores. Nice shot. Nice work there by Spencer Holmes.
Holmes hit the brakes. Everybody flew right by. A little Top Gun there for you.
Yeah. We're tied at 45 here. Pressure defense by Ludington. They're known for that. This is Stratton. They got to get across the line. Throws it almost over the head of Thompson. Boy, the count is on, and they do break it. Back to Stratton. Stratton.
Oh, wide open.
To Ayler underneath the Thompson. Puts it up. Misses. Tipped by Thompson. Missed. And Holmes, Westhouse takes the rebound.
I tell you what, Westhouse just went up and just took it away.
This is Holmes now. Passes over to Jones. Puts up a 3. Misses. Westhouse getting the paw on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Boy, they're going to say, though, it was off Boley last, so Ludington will have the ball.
Yeah. Got an update from the Muskegon Big Reds. They're ahead 29-20 at the half. Tim Johnsick with that.
Keith Guy and those guys having a great, only 1 loss this year, right?
All they do is win.
Pass back to Schillinger. Schillinger in the paint looking for some help, and he passes over here to Gage Jones.
Almost all the way back to half court.
Right. Tied at 45, 5:50 left here, third quarter. At stake is a championship in this Lakes division here. If Ludington wins it, they'll win it outright. Whitehall wins, they still got a shot.
Mm-hmm. Both be tied with 1 loss apiece.
And both have 2 league games left against beatable opponents. This is going to be Schillinger going to the hole, misses a shot.
And a late call.
Yeah, it was.
Either that or we just didn't hear the foul. Schillinger going to go line, shoot free throws. He is 3 for 4 on the evening, going for point number 15 and 16.
So that's going to be a foul on Ayler. Tranman picks up his second.
Yep, should be his second, and it is. The books agree.
Yep.
You agree with me.
Right.
Wow.
The world
got
is
it
all
going
right.
on.
Schillinger shoots and scores.
After missing his first one, he has now hit 4 in a row.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably the guy that if you have a choice, you don't necessarily want to foul, put him at the line. This guy could do everything well.
Lehman checking in here for Ludington. He is not a small kid.
No.
Is he a senior? Can you tell?
I can tell you in just a second.
He looks like he's a senior, physically.
Yeah, he is a senior. This is Schillinger, and he knocks that one down. So now Ludington up 47-45 with 5:29 left.
Schillinger hardly even ripples the net.
Schillinger, just a junior, as you mentioned, already 1,000 points in his career. Passes over to Boley. Boley goes up strong, misses a shot. Rebound, put down by Westhouse.
3-on-1.
Out to Anthus. Anthus going to drive, feeds off nicely to Garcia. Garcia back to Lehman. Lehman drives in the paint, dishes back out to Schillinger. Schillinger shoots. Went down the cylinder and kicked back out.
I mean, literally. Good call. Was down. Popped out.
Here comes Thompson back, and he loses his footing. Pushes the ball, though, to Stratton. Stratton now gets it back over to Ayler. Ayler shoots, misses. Rebound falls in the hands of Thompson. Thompson's going to be fouled by Lehman.
Yes. Want to welcome in Brandon and Ashton and Addison and Arabelle and Pranger.
That's a lot of A's there.
Yes, it is.
The
This is doing great, boys. We got you live at Great Wolf Lodge. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you.
Great Wolf Lodge.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to trade places. Shot put up and made. Not that I'm.
Nobody wants to see you in a swimsuit. Bingo.
That's a lot of material. Thompson hits both of them. Now he's got, 25 points? 26 points.
4 in a row now for Thompson from the free throw line.
Yeah, the guy that missed, his first 6, right?
Yeah.
This is Anthus with it. Up top, passes over right side to Schillinger.
You're right, this
top.
corner, you don't see anything.
No. Schillinger, they're going to call some bumping and grinding down in the low post.
We got bumping and grinding going on out here, Billy. Hey, now you know how I feel in football season when you get placed by the wall and you can't see the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, Billy can't see anything.
He can't.
So that foul's on Ayler. That's his third foul, and now all of a sudden Christian Subdon might have to figure out something there. Here comes Westhouse, gets it back to Schillinger. Schillinger over in the corner to Anthus. Anthus, little rocker step, passes, stolen away. And back comes, that was Thompson.
Wow, that was a thing of beauty by Schillinger. Wow. Lined that up perfectly, cut in front of Cam and just punched it out of there. Nice play on the defensive end by Schillinger.
Cal Kohler back in there for Whitehall. 47 apiece, 4:25 left third quarter. If Ludington wins, they would win the championship outright. And a pass now, or more than likely, put it that
nice.
way.
Yeah, good call. Nice call. Great job there by the official because the ball reached in. Number 2 there. Help me out with I can't find it.
Anthus.
Anthus. He reached in and punched the ball down, went off the leg of the Whitehall player.
Cole Anthus works it over to Ramirez, down in the corner to Lehman. Levi Lehman now passes to the big guy, Westhouse. Westhouse shoots and scores. Boy, he just muscled up against Kohler and won that battle, 49-47.
6'10", 260 pounds, a man right there.
Lehman intercepts the pass to Ramirez, puts up the shot, misses, knocked away by Houdeman, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Was that Houdeman or Thompson that forced the changed his shot up here a little bit?
Yeah, it might have been Thompson, but Houdeman was the guy that got his mitt on the ball. Boldy's going to leave. Jamison comes in for Whitehall. And now the Orioles have putting together a little bit of a run here to take the lead 49-47. This is Ramirez now up top. Passes over to Schillinger. Schillinger drives all the way around and misses. Rebound pulled down there by Thompson.
2-on-2.
Jamison up strong. Misses a shot. That was Westhouse that hassled him.
Nice. Good defensive play by Westhouse. Altered the shot and then got the defensive rebound.
Ramirez now with it. 3:30 left here in the third quarter. Ludington up by 2. Pass over to Lehman. Levi drives in, pushes off, shoot, no call, and scores. He got away with one.
He got a left forearm and moved him right out of there. Lehman got away with one.
51-47 with 3:15 left.
He's got the left arm working.
Yeah. Pass over here to Stratton. Stratton works it over to Houdeman. He misses the three, but Jamison's right there to put it back and score.
Nice job by Jamison. Picks up an offensive rebound, which helps and puts it back up and in.
His 5th point of the night. This is Anthus, and he shoots. I think that was Thompson getting a hassle. Put back by Westhouse. He misses a shot. Westhouse gets it again. Spin move strong, and he knew he was going to get called for a travel, so he kind of let it go, and it goes out of bounds. He got the ball came back to him, and then he wasn't in any position to really
the fans want contact. There was contact, but not.
Right.
I mean, this is 2023. There's contact in basketball now.
Yeah. Thompson gets it back to Kamar Reddy. Reddy, I believe he's got 3 fouls.
He does.
Passes over to Thompson. Thompson now down in the corner. Kohler shoots and scores. Knocks it down, a triple for Kohler.
Deadly. You get him going, you're in trouble. Second 3 of the evening.
The Vikings now take a 1-point lead. This is pass up top to Gage Jones. Jones drives in, looking for some help. Looking over here for Forfinski. Forfinski, a little rocker step inside, gets it back. Eventually back to Forfinski, who gets it down to Lehman. Lehman puts it up and scores.
Pretty move by Lehman. He's got 11.
Lehman putting it together. Back quickly comes Stratton. Coast to coast scores.
I can't keep up.
End-to-end action. 54-53 now. 2:04 left.
12 for Stratton. I know I'm going to get done right in 1.
Oh, my goodness. A great pass by Gage Jones inside to number 34, Trey Forfinski. He tried the reverse, and he got it. 56-53.
He's got 12.
This is Thompson coming back. End-to-end action.
He's going to shoot it. Nope.
1:46 left. Gets it to Stratton. Stratton works it down to Kohler. Spins, fires. Did not go down. And back comes Lehman.
Should have followed his shot. He would have got an offensive rebound for a putback.
Lehman passes over to Forfinski. Forfinski
beautiful.
drives in after the head fake. Now he's looking for some help. He dishes around here to Aiden Gilchrist, who misses a shot. Long rebound comes out to Reddy. Reddy, finger roll, scores.
Nice job by the fast break, working very well there.
56-53 now. End-to-end action, Whitehall on top.
First bucket of the evening for Reddy.
This is Holmes now. Pace slowed up just a little bit.
A lot of energy to expend in 2 or 3 minutes of time.
Pass up top to Lehman. Lehman passes over to Holmes. Can't put up the long distance one.
There's a lot of banging going in the low post. I noticed that there was some serious banging going on in the low post. I knew somebody was going to get a foul, and they do. We got a Whitehall guy who's got to retie his shoe. I think that's Jamison.
Foul is on Forfinski, his first. Both teams have 2 team fouls.
You and I both want that hair that Jamison has. We're so jealous of that. It's unbelievable.
Here comes Stratton now. Stratton, nice crossover dribble.
Yeah, hit the brakes and then the crossover.
Drives
He's out of control.
And a blocking foul.
And the officials are going to bail him out. I thought it might be a charge.
It's going to be Gage Jones that's going to get whistled for the foul.
Because Stratton was out of control coming down the lane. Stratton's got 12 points. He has yet to shoot a free throw on this.
And to Gage Jones's credit, he tried to get himself in a position for a charge.
Yeah.
Shot crawls in there for Stratton. 57-55. Whitehall up by 2.
He should have 13, right? And he does.
You are right.
I like it when you say that.
He started out strong. He's been a force. He's not necessarily known for a lot of offense.
No.
But, boy, they needed him tonight. They needed only one of his 13 points. And he knocks that one down.
The kid's just a leader.
He is. Gage Jones now brings it back for Ludington. 42 seconds left. Passes it over to Holmes. Holmes going to drive left side to Jones.
35 seconds.
Watched by Jamison. Jones in the paint.
Traveled.
Knocked away by Thompson, who steals it. Gets it back to Jamison with 29 seconds left.
Go ahead.
To Reddy. Reddy pulls it back to Jamison. He says, I'm going to try the three, and he knocks it down. DJ Jamison says, take that. 61-55. Lead up to 5 now with 18 seconds left.
He's got 8. Go ahead.
All the way down. Gage Jones has it knocked away by Thompson. Comes all the way back out. And it eventually gets to Schillinger. Schillinger drives in, kicks it over left side to Jones. Jones kicks it back up to Spencer Holmes, who shoots and scores a triple for Holmes.
Nothing but the net.
61-58, and the half is going to come to the end, the quarter, I should say. The third quarter is going to come to an end after the triple there by Holmes. That's his 8th point of the evening. And Dan, don't go away, folks. We got a wild one here.
This was 43-40 at the half. Now 61-58.
And as we said, Whitehall, not to belabor a point, but Whitehall was going nowhere fast in that first half. They were down by 15, and it was, being down by 15 is enough. That's bad enough, but it was like one of those 15s that you thought, oh my gosh, we're looking at a total blowout here.
Christian's looking at the bench going, I got to do something.
Right.
I got to get Thompson back in there. That was a great move by Christian. He gets him back in there, and then all of a sudden Whitehall goes on that run led by Thompson's 22 points in the first half.
Desperation is a great coaching strategy sometimes, right?
Yes. That and Flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me and my wife.
Yeah. 61-58, Whitehall has come back to take the lead here. Again at stake, if Ludington would win this, I'm crowning them champions, but they both still have 2 games to play in the league. So anything could happen, but they're playing against opponents that they've had some success with, so I'm thinking that, but we do know this, in order for Whitehall to have any chance at a conference championship, they absolutely have to win tonight.
And they got to play their best 8 minutes of basketball right here, right now, to get this tied up with 1 loss apiece. And we are underway. John Russell with the call. Take it away.
Gage Jones brings the ball up court now, leaves it for Holmes. Holmes to eventually in the corner to Gilchrist. Cross-court pass, gets it over in the corner. Driving down is Gage Jones, stolen away by Thompson. Up to Stratton, underhand scoop, scores!
Nice finish. You didn't have the numbers. I was like, wait, but no, buries it.
Holmes comes back, dishes back out to Jones. Jones drives in, spins, kicks it back out to Gilchrist underneath the Westhouse, up and scores.
Big man as they force in the low post. He got 14.
Back to a 3-point game, 63-60, 7:20 left. Kamar Reddy drives, stops, goes again. Westhouse gets in the way and hassles him.
He owns that low post, does he not?
Pass down to Schillinger, kicks it back out to Holmes. Holmes shoots a 3. Nope, that won't fall. And Reddy has the rebound for Whitehall.
Schillinger kind of realized when he was on the move he could not make that layup. He was too far underneath.
Stratton drives, kicks it back out to Reddy. Reddy now looks it back to Stratton, to Thompson. Thompson drives in, fades away, shoots, scores, knocks it down, 65-60 with 6:50 left.
He's amazing. He really is. It's 28, John. 28 points.
And a bushel basket full of steals. Man, into the big man Westhouse, and Westhouse muscles it in. 65-62.
It's just me. If I'm a coach, I'm not going to have an offensive set unless it's a fast break where Westhouse does not touch the ball. Kid's an animal in the low post.
Timeout called by, I believe, Whitehall. And 6:33 left in this game, 65-62. The Vikings with the lead. They'll give me a chance to talk about Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel. Appreciate those fine folks. They're local real estate experts with a multitude of experience and have local roots in our community focus. They're located at 323 East Colby in Whitehall, or give Sarah a call at 231 730-0934. Big crowd here at the old gymnasium.
Yep. Now, John, you know that I'm a man of brilliant ideas.
Well, I don't know about
Billy?
that. Okay.
But you know it's open until 10 o'clock tonight, I think?
What's that?
House of Flavors.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, Billy, am I not a man of brilliant ideas?
Yeah.
See, Billy says yes.
I'll give you some credit there. That is the best idea you've had in a long time, Cal. Of course, we're looking at about a 4 triple overtime, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, there we go. Last I knew they were open till 10. So I'm just throwing it out there. So at
9:55, folks, if you hear dead air here, we're on our way.
That's us sprinting.
Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what, we have got ourselves a game worthy of the build-up here between these two fine basketball teams. 3-point game. Ball knocked away, comes out to Schilling.
And we're going to have a foul or something.
Foul, yep.
Nice sportsmanship right there. Number 24 there, that's Ramirez helping up Stratton.
And that's Anthus, who is hurt. He
tried
down? To get back up, and now he's back
he?
down again. He's down along the bench.
Oh, no wonder. I couldn't see him. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, the wall's in the way.
Foul is going to be on Stratton, his third. And now, again, that's going to go the attention of
Christian Christian and one of the officials having a nice chat. Christian gives him a little pat on the back. No, I like that. Very calm. Hey, this is what I'm seeing. What are you seeing? Can you help us out? Will you just, will you watch for this?
Here's a $10 bill. Can you help us out?
And a gift card to House of Flavors.
Sure. Can you help us out?
Well, you can say, will you help us out? Will you keep watching for it, please?
Right. Boy, we've given them a lot of free advertising tonight. We ought to be a sponsor. 65-62, 6:29 left.
Never thought of that, Billy.
Will they pay an ice cream?
Yeah. Billy says, will they pay an ice cream?
Oh, no. Tim Miller says we're out of luck. They close at 8:30 tonight. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's on top of everything.
Thanks, Tim.
That's a little bit of a buzzkill right there.
Crushed. I'm going to start crying.
Schillinger
right on the internet.
Going to drive right side, kicks it back over in the corner, shot put up and missed. Rebound falls in the hands of Reddy.
I mean, that was an air ball.
That was Lehman that shot it. Not that he wanted me to mention that.
Don't turn it over.
Well, they did, too. Goes out of bounds.
Went out of bounds, but you know what? I think a Ludington guy touched it last.
Might have. That might be the saving grace for Whitehall. It does look like it.
This game has slowed down here, hasn't it? After a track meet on and off.
It couldn't have got much faster for a while.
No.
This is Houdeman back in the backcourt. It's going to drive. Poked at from behind, stolen away. Comes up to Schillinger, and Schillinger shoots and scores.
I tell you what, he's the one that forced the turnover. I like this kid.
65-64 pressure defense now. That's his 18th point of the night.
Everybody needs one of these guys on their team.
Stratton feeds it over to Ayler, and Ayler knocks it down.
He almost lost the handle on that, didn't he, coming in there? You know what? I got him for his first bucket of the game. Is that right?
Wow, you're right. I would have never guessed that. 67-64. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, this is
Big
Ramirez colliding with Stratton. And they're going to point to Stratton, and that's going to be foul number 4.
It is?
If it's on Stratton. Isn't it?
I only had him for 2. Help me out. No, you're right. It's 4.
Yeah. You had me doubting myself. And now that is big. He's got to leave the game now with 4 fouls, and he's been such a catalyst in this game. Jameson comes in.
But he won't leave for long, I don't think.
Right.
He'll get a drink of water. Christian will watch the score because he's got the lead. He helped them get the lead. Christian's not going to let him stay there for long.
I don't think he can afford to.
No.
Right? This is Westhouse. Underneath, found him. That's Ramirez. Goes up, misses, but he's going to draw the foul. Both Thompson and Jameson were down there.
Ramirez is going to go to the line. He has 2 points on the evening, both from the free throw line. So foul's going to be on who, number
Jameson.
11? Jameson, his second. Okay.
15 foul.
Team foul is 5, I think, isn't it?
Yep. Ramirez at the free throw line. Dan Ramirez, 67-64, and misses that one, so it stays 67-64.
I jinxed him. I just said he was 2 for 2.
Kamar Reddy into the game now for Whitehall. Ramirez misses that one. Thompson with a rebound.
Goes 2 for 2 now 2 for 2 the other way, the bad way.
This is Ayler. Tries to feed it down, stolen by Ramirez, who got his whole body in the passing lane.
Thompson thought he was going to break to the basket. Houdeman.
Over right side. Oh, shot 3 missed. And going down is Anthus. That's Schillinger.
I have Ludington ball.
Schillinger goes down after shooting the 3, but he's back up again. Boy, that'll put your heart in your throat if you're a Ludington fan. See that young man go down.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Schillinger on the trigger. 5:10 left.
I called that. And we got a timeout.
So a timeout on the floor, 3-point lead for the Vikings, 5:10 left in regulation. John Russell, Cal Van Single, CatchMark SportsNet, along with Bill Mann, Connor Rath, and also Scott DeCamp here as well. Give us a chance to talk about Big Stone Therapies.
Big Stone.
They're dedicated to providing excellence in rehabilitation services by optimizing health and function for families and businesses within their communities through caring hands-on healing. Check them out, located 9219 Water Street in Montague, or give them a call at 231-893-6655.
Arise and walk.
Leading all scorers tonight is Cam Thompson, 28 points. I'll tell you what, he's got a ton of steals tonight, too. You don't necessarily think of a bunch of steals from Cam, but he's got them tonight.
And he's got some rebounds, but I don't think he's got 10 or anything. Stolen away.
Speaking
Beautiful.
of steals, that's Houdema up to Ready, flags it down and scores. That is all Jack Houdema starting that one.
Yeah, great defense by Jack. I think that's the first bucket for Ready. Nope, he's got 4.
So it's now 69-64, 5-point lead for Whitehall.
I had his first one in McDowell's column.
Ramirez over in the corner, gets it back up to Gilchrist. Gilchrist to Ramirez.
Be patient.
This is Holmes driving in, putting it up off balance, misses. Oh, that is Thompson going down funny.
And tell you what, that's going on Westhouse.
Boy.
With a push.
That was a scary minute for Cam Thompson going down. He just landed awkwardly.
Yeah, I think that's going to be his second.
On Holmes? Yep.
Westhouse,
right.
yeah, yep.
Or Westhouse, that's right. And now Stratton back into the game. They could not afford to be without him too awful long. You just got to play smart with 4 fouls on him.
You want him on the floor. You need him on the floor,
right. This is Stratton now. 4:36 left. Passes, and he goes down, but he gets it up here to Thompson. No, it's Ayler. Now he gives it to Thompson, and Thompson scores. Nice assist from Ayler, and that's the 30th point of the night for Thompson.
Yeah, but Ayler with great vision. What timeout?
Timeout called on the floor, and 71-64. Whitehall might have their biggest lead of the night, Cal.
Oh, absolutely they do. And Thad Shanks going, we got to figure something out here because we don't have a whole lot of time left. And Whitehall's got their offense in gear for really, John, about the last 2 quarters or 2 quarters plus.
Right.
They were down that 15. Things weren't looking good. Christian looks at his bench and said, Thompson, I need you in there.
Right.
And because this is not going to go well without you. You know what happens when you're not in there? We go down 15, right?
Sure.
So we need you back in there. And he's exploded on the evening. He's got 30 points. And he's just played a great game, and he's just special. But tell you what, Ludington is not going to go away here in the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Whitehall playing for their league championship lives. They have to absolutely win tonight in order to keep the door open for them.
Schillinger, tell you what, he's got 18. Westhouse has got 16.
Pass down to Westhouse. Westhouse, the ball gets away from him, but he gets it back. Well, he is bumping bodies underneath there with Ayler. It spins and he strongmans it in. 71-64.
Little Abdul-Jabbar, wasn't it, from the side?
Ooh, Stratton goes down and the ball's out of bounds.
It's going to be Stratton wants a foul.
Didn't get
Christian kind of calms him down a little bit.
So Whitehall will have the ball, though.
Yep.
It's going to be Thompson on the trigger, out to Reddy. Reddy gets it to Stratton.
I thought Reddy was going to pass it to Stratton in the backcourt. I'm like, no.
Stratton holds it at midcourt.
Oh, I got a final for us here in a minute.
Gets it to Reddy. Reddy spins right side, now pulls it back. Going to trap him. Works it down to Thompson. Little tip pass to Ayler. Shoots, misses. Rebound tip goes out of bounds.
It's going to be Ludington ball. We got a final. 47-44, Fremont over Montague.
Wow. Boy, Montague's fallen on some hard times here recently, haven't they?
Yeah, struggled here the last 4 or 5 games.
The last 2 games have been a lot of turnovers.
You've played Whitehall and you've played Ludington.
Right.
2 teams that are better than you. So no shame in those 2 losses.
Pass over to Holmes. Holmes up top. Gets it back to Schillinger over in the corner to Jones. 3:16 left. Passes down to Westhouse. Westhouse bumping up against Thompson. Shoots and scores. Count it. He's fouled.
They can't handle him.
And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Thompson, I do believe.
I think you're correct. Was it on Thompson?
Whoa. Well, they put 44 up there, but that can't be right.
No, 44.
Yeah,
He
that'd
shoots
be,
shooting.
yeah. There
22.
they go. That's going to be the 4. Oh, wow, that's on Ayler. They gave it to Ayler.
That's why I was questioning if it was on Thompson.
So that's going to be his 4th.
Man, look at Thompson go get the rebound.
So that was Ayler that was bouncing with him down there. Pass over to Thompson. Thompson drives, pulls up, shoots, and it rolls in.
When you need a bucket, put it in his hand and get out of the way.
Jones comes back, trapped in, gets it back over to Holmes. He's going to shoot, and no, misses. Rebound, Karams. Comes back down. Whitehall has it, throws it all the way down. It gets down to Stratton. He shoots, misses. Rebound, and we're going to have
a foul.
Stratton went down hard.
Yeah, Westhouse got him. That's a good call. You know, I like the official. He watches the whole play go, and then in his mind he's going, okay, I got a foul, but I got to wait to see if he's going to make the basket. And it's just, it's not a delayed call. What the? Yeah.
Oh, they're going to call it out. They're going to call the foul on Thompson. That'll be his 3rd. So the foul was down here on Thompson. It's going to put Gage. Is that Gage Jones, I believe, at the free throw line? So
did that happen away from?
Yeah, there was stuff going on away from the action. I was looking down at Stratton. I thought it might have been a foul on somebody against Stratton, but it was not.
I thought the foul was on the big guy. That had to happen before then.
Pat's shot is missed. Rebound comes down to Whitehall. That is Thompson getting it out to Stratton. 2:37 left.
They can slowly start working on this clock if they dare to.
Comes down to Ayler off the glass. No tip. Score by Thompson. His 32nd point of the night.
He's unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know. He does
34th
everything.
Point. Here's a shot put up by Jones. Misses. Rebound's going to go out of bounds.
And it should be.
It's going to be Whitehall's ball.
I think it went off at number 21.
That'd be
Gilchrist.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Full court press here.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's Houdeman. Gets it to Reddy in the front court.
Hold up. Do not attack. He had a 1-on-3. Oh, beautiful spin move.
Reddy drives in, puts up the shot off balance, misses. Rebound, tip, score! Again, that's Thompson. His 36th point of the night.
When you play above the rim, you can do that.
Talk about a big-time player coming up in a big game. Stolen away again by Houdeman. Over here, right side, Ayler up. No, misses a shot.
Whoa.
Foul's called.
Good, nice sportsmanship. 2 guys there from
helping
Whitehall running over right away to help up the Ludington guy. Good sports. This game's really had a lot of great sportsmanship in it.
It has. The foul's going to be on number 13. That's going to be Schillinger, his first.
36 points.
For Thompson.
That's unbelievable. I have not seen that in a long time.
Well, he was on right from the goal, not from the free throw line.
Not before the game started.
Yeah, he missed 4 free throws before the game started. And Ayler hits the free throw there. So now it's a 10-point lead for the Vikings with 1:56 left. A couple of substitutions coming in now. Schillinger getting a bit of a break there, comes back in along with Ramirez.
I have not seen a 36-point game in quite a while. And the game's not over.
Right. And he makes that one, Ayler does. And now it's 79-68. Back comes Schillinger. He drives baseline, feeds it over in the corner, back up top to Lehman. Lehman dishes back over to Ramirez, shoots and misses. Rebound, Karams off ball, drops into the hands of Whitehall. All the way down to Houdeman, up and in. And
they don't stop running. You would think slow it down. No, full court break, 90-foot pass.
All the way back, Schillinger. And a foul as Schillinger goes to the hole.
Houdeman with the foul. 36.
It's just his first, right?
Yeah. Second. I got Houdeman for 2.
Yep. Okay. They did put up 2.
I got him for 2 fouls and 5 points.
The Vikings are trailed by as much as 15 in that first half. Battle back to within 3. Battle back to take the lead. And now they are up 81-68 with 1:29 left. And Schillinger hits the free throw. He's had a great game, too. 19 points for him.
Yeah, I got him for 19, going for 20, just to right about his average.
Right.
But it's the Cam Thompson show. He's almost double up. He is almost doubled up Schillinger by himself.
So it's an 11-point game now, 81-70 with 1:29 left.
just speechless.
Yeah.
When you play above the rim like Thompson does, you can do so many things.
Pass out, comes out to Stratton.
I think he had a way to travel.
Boy, Stratton driving down.
Charge, call charge.
Well, they're going to call a blocking foul, huh?
Kim Thompson turned right away and looked at their bench and said he needs help, but
That's Athos again.
he's going to be bruised. He's not bloodied. He's bruised. He's still in there.
Baldo's going to be on Forfinski, his second. Is that right?
I got him for 2. The yellow legal pad does not lie.
Yeah.
Well,
So Stratton will be on the trigger. 81-70, still 11-point lead for Whitehall with 1:22 left.
Lehman comes in.
Stratton on the trigger. Holmes in front of him. Bounce pass over here to Ayler. I thought he was going to give it back to Stratton. He takes it himself. Ayler does and shoots and scores.
Good power move there by Ayler.
So now it's 83-70. Driving down now is Schillinger off the glass and in.
We get a timeout. We got
Yeah,
timeout.
we do. 83-72 is the score as Schillinger puts in his 22nd point of the night. So a timeout left here with 1:06 left in Whitehall up 83-72, trying to stay alive in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division championship battle. How about Grieve Law PLC? They offer affordable legal services for estate planning, probate, and trust administration, and Medicaid eligibility. Located 2320 Lake Avenue, North Muskegon. Give them a call, 231-571-0757.
You going in with another one?
Got some time?
33 seconds.
I'll do
if
that
you can
then.
read, we got time.
All right, we'll go with Scheid Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Over 35 years of experience. Their technicians provide honest personal service for you and your family, business or home. They value the trust that you put in them. Located 990 Industrial Park Drive, Whitehall. Give them a call, 231-894-9760.
They're great.
Billy says, Billy gives them the thumbs up.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You've had them.
I thought I was a plumber. I tried to fix my shower.
Yeah.
You're not you're not a plumber.
So Billy,
Those guys that came in, it was,
so they fixed over your mistakes, huh, Billy?
oh, yeah.
All right, good job.
Schillinger with a foul. He took the brunt into that. He might have got hit in the chest. Thompson got to go to the line, shoot. 1-1, second on Schillinger.
Well, it started as a nightmare at the free throw line for Thompson, but that turned into a career night.
He has made 4 in a row from there.
36 points on the night. Misses that one, though. Rebound, ready. Takes it away from Ramirez.
Just so athletic.
Kamar
And
ready.
a timeout.
They're actually going to call a foul, right?
Nope, call timeout.
Did they? Okay.
Well, Christian came out, said timeout.
I thought the official was calling a foul, though. Yeah, he's holding up fingers.
Oh, okay.
Going to put Kamar at the free throw
All
line.
right. I want to welcome in Thomas Jenkins.
All right.
You know who he is.
Well, he's provided.
He's the father
he was-
of the wrestling
Yeah,
giants,
Jenkins, yeah.
gurus.
Yeah, he's provided some good wrestlers for Whitehall, haven't they?
Man.
Hey, congratulations to our wrestlers out there.
Yeah.
Still going strong. Whitehall is one of them. Ravenna, even though they bowed out and the team's not a whole lot expected from them, they wound up making it all the way to the regional, so good on them. Tip of the cap to Whitehall, tip of the cap to Hart. They're having a great year. I knew I was going to get in trouble here trying to do stuff from memory. Oh, and that's Reddy with a free throw. He knocks that one down.
Got 5.
So, 84-72 with 59 seconds left.
Ira Jenkins wrestling at the University of Michigan.
And Reddy hits that one. 85-72 now. We're down to 58 seconds. Back quickly comes Sillinger. Little rocker step in, misses a shot, draws a foul.
Ira's got a son. Ira's got a brother named Wyatt. Going to be going for a state championship here.
Right.
Here in a couple of weeks on the individual side.
Foul was on Houdeman. They picks up his third. So Whitehall, barring a miracle comeback here, going to stay alive in this Lakes division of the West Michigan Conference for a possible championship. Did not look that way about, midway through the first quarter.
Even in the second quarter.
Right.
Yeah, Ludington had that 15-point lead.
Schillinger knocks that one down.
He's got one more coming, doesn't he? Or did he make the first one?
He must have made the first one, yeah.
I was checking something. Okay. So
you got a lot going on there.
Hey, what? He's got 24 on the evening.
Right. Oh, ball stolen away by Schillinger. He's going to drive baseline, spin move, and misses. Rebound pulled down by Thompson.
And a foul.
Probably going to be for Finsky.
The only thing Thompson has not done well tonight is free throws. If he had been hitting these free throws at a good clip,
right,
he'd be at about 42 points on the evening. Because he was just there a minute ago and missed that front end of a 1-and-1. You're going to go back for the front end of a 1-and-1.
So that's a third foul on Forfinsky for Ludington, and Thompson at the free throw line.
Forfinsky's had 12 tonight.
Yeah, he's come in and done a whale of a job, hasn't he?
Lane violation.
Misses shot.
And they got away with it.
Yep.
Or they just didn't call it.
Lehman with a rebound for Ludington. Kicks it back to Schillinger. Schillinger's going to drive, kicks it over in the corner to Holmes. Holmes loses it, gets it back, kicks it back to Schillinger, shoots, fade away, misses, rebound falls down. Saved by Holmes, but he saves it to Whitehall.
I think that might have got tipped a little bit on the release by Houdeman. Houdeman had his hand up there, and it looked like it deflected on the shot. You know, as it's traveling to the rim, it didn't. The rotation changed, everything went crazy, and I think Houdeman just tipped it with the top of his finger. Kind of like you used to do back in the day, back for the big Reds, elevating like 34, 36 inches.
That's right.
Swatting everything.
Oh, man.
Then your chemistry teacher would say, John, wake up.
Yeah. That's the third foul on Lehman as Stratton, I'll tell you what, they could have not won this game without him tonight. Stratton, his 15th point, knocks that one down. He just came out. It was really him and Thompson for the longest time.
What did I say? They had 20 of the 32 points at one point?
And he knocks that one down. 87-74, 27 seconds left. This is a pass down the corner to Westhouse. Westhouse, cross-court pass to Holmes. Holmes up top to Schillinger. Schillinger drives in, shoots, misses, rebound tipped, and Schillinger gets it back, scores, and he's going to be fouled, and that may be by Ayler. And if it is, Ayler, I think, is gone.
I don't think it is because they're not telling the officials it's
they're going to
fine.
say it's on 23. They're going to say it's on Thompson.
That's not right because he had
they only got him for
two
two
in the first half.
Right. He that would be his fourth, right?
That would be his third.
Oh, third? Okay. So and that's Schillinger with a free throw.
Tell you what, he's got 25 points.
He has over his average. So two of the
he's
top
25
scorers,
points over his average.
Yeah. Yeah. Here comes came in averaging 21. But. And now things just kind of getting chippy here. 10-point lead, and Whitehall is going to live the fight again as Houdeman goes to the free throw line.
Houdeman, 5 points on the evening, no free throws. It's going to be at least a 10, more than likely a 10-point win here for Whitehall.
Misses that one.
Big man's coming back in, Westhouse. I've been impressed with him tonight.
Yeah.
I have him for 20 points on the evening. Schillinger has 25.
Actually,
45 of the 77.
Shot put up and made by Houdeman. And now we're down to 11 seconds left. 88-77. Ramirez in the corner. Fadeaway jumper. Misses. Rebound. They're just going to let the time run out. And the Whitehall Vikings stay alive here in this race. And in all likelihood, if both of these teams would win out, we'll wind up sharing a title here in the Lakes division. 88-77 is our final score. Well, Cal's Allen's up some things that give me a chance to talk about. I think our final sponsor we didn't get a chance to get an individual plug into, and that's, of course, Coldwell Banker, Dave Dusenberry. Honest, hardworking, dependable. 1983 graduate of Reese Puffer High School, attended Muskegon Community College for 2 years before enlisting in the United States Marines. So thank you for your service, Dave. And great businessman, involved in a lot of different ventures as well, and making sure that he's a big part of the community. And if you want to give them a call, Coldwell Banker and Dave Dusenberry, 231-670-6253. Calvin?
You got a Snickers bar? I'm not going anywhere. Wow, this is going to take a while. Here we go for Whitehall for Ludington on the evening. We are going to go with Holmes, who had 7. Mm-hmm. Then we got to go to Gilchrist, who had 2. Ramirez had 2. Jones had 2. Anthus had 3. From there, we're going to jump up to guys with double figures. Wow. Lehman had 11. Furfinski had 12. Westhouse had 20, and Schillinger had 25 points on the evening.
Wow. 2
guys with 45 points between them. For Whitehall, Boley had 2. Then we're going to go to Ayler, who had 5. And we're going to jump up to Kohler, who had 6. Houdeman had 6. Then we got to go to Jamison, who had 8. Stratton had 16, and Cam Thompson 36, count them, 36 points on the evening. Wow. Just an incredible game by Cam Thompson. And I've been saying all along, this kid is worth the price of admission. Go pay, go grab a bag of popcorn or whatever, and sit back and watch. You're going to be treated to a special young man.
Really are. Both of these teams, the games they have left, Ludington has Manistee left on their schedule and Orchard View left. For the Whitehall Vikings, they have Oak Ridge left, and they have Fremont left on their schedule as well. So the updated updated standings, at least for the top 2 teams, now Ludington dips to 16-2 overall. They lost to Cadillac and now Whitehall, and they are 9-1 in the conference. And Whitehall is now 14-5, and they have improved to 8-1 in the conference. So they have very well, even if both of these 2 teams win out the rest of the conference, they will have both of them sharing the championship. And I'll tell you what, this game was certainly indicative of a conference championship battle for sure.
Yeah, I tell you what, look at all the points up on the board, 88-77. Thompson once again, has an amazing night. But so many other guys from both teams really came out and helped here. Stratton, who normally doesn't score a bushel full of points. Yeah. I mean, he had a nice game. I think he had 16 points to really help contribute here to this Whitehall win. You take a look at Ludington as they suffer their second loss. Both of their losses have come to great teams. I don't mean good teams. I mean great teams. Cadillac's phenomenal.
Sure.
And we see Whitehall's phenomenal. So Ludington's, even though they got the 2 losses, they are going to be a team you're going to have to reckon with when it comes to the month of March.
Exactly. All right. Well, we've done about enough damage here. I think we're going to get set to get on out of here.
Yep, and don't forget, we will be on the air Monday and Tuesday night next week. Monday night with the girls, Tuesday night with the boys.
Yeah, the girls will be Shelby and Montague, right?
Yes.
And then the boys are going to be Oak Ridge and Ravenna, I believe, on
at
Tuesday.
Ravenna.
So, yeah, a lot of basketball coming your way here on CatchMark SportsNet. So, the final score for the final time, it was Whitehall staying alive, as the Bee Gees would say, 88-77 over Ludington. From broadcast partner Cal, great job as usual.
Tell you what, that was just a lot of fun here tonight. Big Red's win 74-50.
All right, okay. And Bill Mann, our producer extraordinaire, thank him. Connor Rath, and also we had Scott DeCamp down there, and check out his what he's going to do for this game tomorrow morning or late tonight on CatchMark SportsNet. It's going to do it for us tonight. Have yourself a great night, everybody, and be safe.
Yep, good night.
like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah,